Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Abraham, your host, and I think this is going to be the first time that I say this about the channel. The channel is called Another Day as a Creator. Another Day as a Creator. The channel is called Another Day as a Creator, and the reason for that is I feel like I'm not sure about my niche yet, and also I don't know how far I can go with this creative thing, but I'm just very optimistic about it and just telling myself, let's go another day, let's shoot another day of content. So that's the whole reason why I named this channel, this podcast, Another Day as a Creative. In this podcast, I'm going to dub it Abraham Squared because the guest for today is a namesake. I'm Chris Abraham and my guest is Abraham as well. He's going to tell us his other name. But yeah, and we're going to be talking about why you should care about your health. Why you should care about your health, because this is something he's passionate about and he's very familiar with the field. Working out, being very, very attentive to his health and how his body functions, which most of us I don't think are really attentive about. But he's going to help enlighten us on that field. And there's no specific niche once again in the channel. There's just me inviting different people to speak on different subjects and see how far I can go with this creative thing. This has been the longest intro I've made. Welcome, Abraham.
Yeah, Chris, thank you for the invitation. So my name is Abraham, as you said, Abraham Kasibante.
Abraham Kasibante.
Kasibante, yes.
Now I know your second name. You're the Abraham.
Yeah.
But.
So as Chris has said, I'm really passionate about health and fitness, and I've been on this journey for, to be specific, a very long time, coming to 10 years right now. But it has been...
10 years is a long time.
Yeah. For context, I'm 25, so that means from 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah,
that's like form 2.
Yeah. It's a very long story, so yeah, I'm going to share it. So yeah, I've been passionate about this thing for the longest time, as I've told you.
And why was that?
I think my introduction to fitness and health. Okay, I started jogging when I was around senior to 15 there, or 14. I can't remember exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is that in my pre-teen years, I was fat. I was really fat.
For real? You don't look like it.
Guys,
you don't
look at
like
me
it.
right now. But I was fat. I was in day school. My mom was feeding me very well.
Would you really call yourself fat, or you are chubby? There are people who are, you just have a lot of weight, but you're not really fat. You just have mass.
That's a good point.
Let's say.
That's a good point, but I think I was just chubby. Yeah, that's a good point. Because these days, we know, are you obese? Some fat people are not obese, but then other fat people are obese. So I think I was chubby, to be honest. So because I was in day school, coming from home, eating very well, no posho, those things. So in my P6, my P6, my parents decided to change my school. I changed school, and I'm going in boarding. So it was two different environments I was not familiar with.
Yeah.
So
changing school, going to boarding.
School, I have no friends there. Going to boarding, I didn't know how to take care of myself. It was a lot. It was a lot on me.
Yeah.
So I lost most of my weight. So,
why? You're not eating?
I was stressed.
You're stressed.
Remember, okay, I think I was chubby or fat because of the way I was eating. I was eating whatever I wanted, and not the clean way, These days, sodas, lots of oils. So, so when I joined boarding, those things weren't there. And the school I went to didn't accept it's...
You coming with Grab?
Yeah, no coming with Grab. Everything is on the school. So it was a diet in a way. I went on a diet at once.
A serious diet.
Yeah, on a serious diet at once. But not, I was imposed, it was forced on me. So I lost most of the weight. But you can lose all the weight, but the hardest way to lose is this the waist like weight up around your stomach, like around your waist. That's because, for example, how do you know you're gaining weight? Put on your trousers, you're like, you put on your belt, you're like, there's something different.
So you can lose weight any other part of your body, but around
the waist,
it's
hard. Yeah, it's very hard.
That's interesting. Never had that before.
Well, it's a thing. So I lost all the weight, most of my weight, but I still had the pot. Like, you know,
it was still there.
You know those people they call skinny fat.
First time hearing that term, but I can picture them from your explanation.
Someone's not like, when you look at them, they are small, but they have a pot. Yeah. So I was kind of like that. Then, actually, when I even came back home, I was so small that my mom was shocked. Like she told me later, not right away, but later she told me, when she saw me, she wanted to cry because I was so small, like compared to how I was.
Yeah.
So I lost all the weight, what. Then,
so that skinny fat scenario that you had, was it something that your friends picked you out on and would make fun of you, or you just felt uncomfortable about the look?
That's where I'm going. So it wasn't like I was caring about it. I didn't even know. But okay, I looked normal to myself. Even I think to other people, because no one had ever mentioned it.
Yeah.
But then, as I told you, in like senior 2, okay, I maintained that weight, but I gained some, but I was looking okay, not as small as I was in P6, because I had gotten used to the environment, what.
Yeah.
So in like senior 1, at the end of senior 1 or senior 2 there, I remember we had a neighbor. We were both fat. So, but since I had lost all this weight, the guy told me, you know what? At home they call me Abu, like short form for Abraham. He told me,
wait, that's the short form for Abraham.
That's what they picked.
Wait, that's how they would refer to you.
Yeah, Abu. So
mine was different, but let's go on.
It's always different. So this guy tells me, you know what? You've lost all that weight, but you will never lose. You will always have a big stomach. And in some way that hit different in my brain. Like, you know, someone tells you something and it changes the way you think. You're like, okay, so there are two kinds of people.
And the way
I think
he said it, you can never lose that.
Like,
so it was disturbing. Like, what do you
disturbed
mean?
me, yeah, I didn't even know. Like, it disturbed
You're
me
like,
from
what do you
then
mean?
on. Yeah. So, in my mind, excuse me. In my mind, I'm like, you know, there are two kinds of people. You can tell someone that thing and they're like, this guy is right, what, you put yourself down because of what someone has said.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was like, no, I'm going to show you that it's possible. So from then, I was like, you know what, I'm going to start jogging from today onwards.
Nice.
Yeah, I started jogging, like, out of the blue. I didn't know. And I was 15 by then, 2015, so I wouldn't say I had YouTube or anything. Yeah. I just went out jogging. Like,
it just started.
It just came to my mind. I was like, you know what, you're going
not
to start
like
jogging.
You are seeing the school team jogging, practicing in the morning or anything. It just
came in my mind. I was like,
your friend was like, the fat in the belly doesn't go. It's something that's, and you're like, no.
I'm going to show this guy. So from then on, I started jogging, and you know, we come to this, like, we come to certain places in our lives. What can I say? You come with like a point to prove. Yeah. Then after some time, you're like, there's nothing to prove anymore.
Yeah.
And you love it. So I came with that spirit that I have to prove this guy wrong. But then after some time, I started enjoying the thing.
It just became your passion.
It became my passion. I started jogging, like I wouldn't miss any other day.
It wasn't something now that you would think about and say, hey, I should go and just that's naturally.
True. I don't even think I had jogging shoes then. I don't think. Okay, I don't remember.
But besides jogging, did you involve in any other like physical activity?
Nothing.
No sports?
Nothing. It was only jogging. And
Let me guess. You are the fastest runner in your school, or it was just
No,
jogging.
it was actually
Could you
funny
do
enough.
like long distance running?
Right now I can. Okay. My goal this year is to run a marathon. Last year I ran half marathon. So at school I wasn't into sports. Like that's the funny thing. I wasn't into sports, like football, nothing. But we had these PE sessions. They used to happen I think every Tuesday evening. Yeah, Tuesday evening in senior 2. Like from senior 1, senior 2, you do those physical exercise things. Then I think from senior 3 upwards, it's normal. So whenever I would go for a jog, I would tap into that passion of mine. So it stayed with me with time. It stayed with me. So, but I wouldn't say I was taking it seriously. It was just something you do, like on the side, your passion. So yeah, I kept on jogging slowly. Then I think it was, from 6.
From 6.
I think from 6 back. Like for all that time, like I was just jogging just because I liked it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't so
not doing
serious.
any sports.
Yeah, I wasn't so serious. So from 6 back.
Fast forward to Form 6 back.
Yeah. From 6 back, there was a gym like near our, okay, it's not exactly near, but it's on the road as we are going home. So I'm like, I think actually the first time I went with my mom, because she was also trying to, before the gym, I used to do home workouts. You know, these YouTube videos, you get YouTube video, you do home workouts, what. After jogging, you come and do home workouts. So during COVID, I was like, I had a target. I don't even remember. I was like, I'm going to, I have to have a 6-pack out of this COVID.
Yeah, out of this COVID.
Yeah. So every morning I'd go to jog, come back. Like I think I was overdoing it even. Every morning I would jog, then in the evening I would do those home exercises. Morning jog, and I think because of the lockdowns and all that, I got serious insomnia. Like I wasn't sleeping. I don't know. Like most of my friends tell me it was common during COVID, but I don't know why. I wasn't sleeping. So I fell off the wagon. Like I fell off the goal of the 6-pack. So I don't know, man. If you're not sleeping, your mind isn't straight. So I gave up on all that. So out of the lockdown, that's when...
Did you have your 6-pack?
No. No. So out of it, I didn't even, but guys, to get a 6-pack, it's not easy.
I'm not saying, and not this first 6-pack.
Yeah,
one that is there.
Yeah, that is there. Like you eat and you sit down, and
it's still
your
there.
6-pack. It's very hard. So I think out of the lockdown, that's when I saw this gym, and my mom was going also in, like, you know, these aerobics, you know, those things.
Yeah.
So she was like, maybe I should also go there. But when we went with her, then, but this gym was expensive. You get, as all nice gyms are, like 10K every day. A month membership was 200K. So she went there and she didn't feel it, because the other side she had her friends there. So she went there once. But I'm like, so I convinced her. I was like, Mom, help me, just pay for a membership. I started going to the gym. I'll go to the gym, you know, the first time you go to the gym, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. Like, you go look at that machine, you're like, that's nice. You go there, you don't know what to do.
You just try out everything you see.
Everything in the gym, then you go home.
Yeah.
Then the next morning you wake up and you're tired. Fatigue. You can't. I remember the first time I went to the gym, I could not put on a shirt. Like, when I woke up, just stretching my arm like this, you get
all sorts of pain.
All sorts of pain. So, but I kept at it, because, to be honest, I feel like most of the people need willpower to go to the gym, but I feel like I don't need that willpower. Like, I just go. I don't know why. So,
like, there's no outside motivation, something you've
Yeah, it's not
some
like
movie you've watched or something, some character you've watched, and
those
you're
things.
like,
Okay,
rainbow. And
those
then
things
you're
are
like,
there.
yeah,
Those things have to be there. You're like, that guy looks nice. It would be nice if I looked like that guy. Of course, the things are there, but me, even if it's raining, even if what, like, I just, okay, right now, because the gym I go to is very near my place, like 5-minute walk.
yeah,
It's not so sophisticated, but it does the work for me. So even if it's raining, me, I just go, I walk. So that's, I think, from COVID onwards, maybe not COVID, or 2021, but that's still COVID period.
yeah.
Yeah, so my journey began like that, but I was on and off. You know, as long as you don't have a plan for anything, and
Yeah,
you're just
you will
going,
be on and off.
yeah, you'll be on.
So
and
you
off.
had no plan. You are just
Yeah,
doing gym
like,
and
yeah,
unsure of yourself.
I love going, but you have no plan. You will fail, obviously. So I'll be going on and off, but I stuck to this gym at first because I remember my mom had paid 200K. So I was like, man, I can't waste that money. So I kept on going. But after that membership was done, I was like, I can't go back because it's so expensive. Remember, I have no plan. I'm not enjoying the thing. If you're not seeing progress, you can't enjoy something.
Yeah.
So I'm there on and off. I go back to my home workout videos. YouTube videos. Then there's some app called Home Workouts. Then just like that, in that period, in that state, on and off. But then another thing happened. I think I was going through a breakup. Guys, yeah. So I was going through a breakup with some chicks, and I really felt like I had a lot of time on me to think. And you know, when you're going through a breakup or you're going through a tough time, you don't want to sit down and think.
Because you can think of so many things, like and I don't know if you knew what was the root cause of the breakup, but you not knowing what the root cause of the breakup was can contribute to that thinking. Like, you're going to think a lot and think of all the possibilities.
I know.
Did I do this wrong, or did I go wrong here?
So I was there, like I wanted to escape from myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
true. Nice. I like how you phrase that. You want to escape from yourself. Yeah. So you needed to indulge in something outside of your usual routine.
So I like there's this thing I always do on Sundays at home. Like, I go for a walk, like, to know, like, our environment. Like, I don't know.
Oh, you go for a walk on Sundays?
Yeah.
I go for a walk every day. It's crazy. You will just be going outside for a walk, like as if I'm a homeless girl or something.
Exactly.
Like that. Just go for a walk and just think.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So I used to go as I was walking on one Sunday, you know, and I keep on changing my route so that it's new all the time.
So it's new. Like, it feels new. Yeah.
So I kept on changing my routes. Then one day, that's when I found, like, this current gym I'm at. And so I go there. I didn't know, like, it's very near, and I didn't know about it. So I go there, ask the guy. He tells me the price and all. Okay, I first looked through and I saw like the equipment. Like, the equipment is okay. There are guys who make this
who charge highly but with funny equipment.
Yeah, exactly. But this guy's pricing was very okay. Like 3K every day. Like 3K.
3K every day.
3K.
How would you go to the gym?
And this time I was now working. Actually, I was at uni, and I was working as I'm commuting from home.
Yeah.
So 3K I was like, yeah, this is a deal of my lifetime.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. I tell the guy, you know what, I'm coming back. I think that was a Sunday, yeah. I tell the guy I'm coming back next week. So I come. I start gymming. I start going to that gym. So because of the breakup and all that, this time I was consistent, and I didn't have a lot of distractions in my life. And so
because of the breakup, you are like, you know what,
focused.
Man, I'm focused, man.
You have to be focused.
Yeah.
So I started like looking for tutorials on YouTube, how to go to the gym, how to stay consistent and all that. So that's when I started like small. I remember at first I was going 5 days a week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And after I think 1 month, I realized, yeah, I was breaking my body. Like, you feel like in your 20s, you have the most energy, but bro, trust me, that's a lot of fatigue, like for a beginner, because I was like a beginner.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what, I scaled it down. I was like, let me go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days. Don't overcomplicate things. So I started doing that. Then if you have the energy, you stay consistent, because the moment you wake up tomorrow and you're like, I have to go to the gym, and you're fatigued, trust me, your willpower is waning down. So if you wake up today, like, I have to go to the gym, you go to the gym, then tomorrow, you're going to rest. Then the next day, like that, you can stay consistent because you're not so tired.
Yeah.
So that's how I stayed consistent. So up to now, I'm consistent. That was, I think, 2020.
It's funny, but going back to the whole breakup thing, it's funny how when you're scrolling social media and you see those videos where they're showing you how this person has got rejected, and then the gym guys like come to the gym, like you see those videos and you think maybe that guy is, I mean, this is just fun or what, like maybe they're just making fun about the guy's situation, but it's a real thing. Like there's just something about gym that can get you to reassess like your life and just gain purpose in a different direction.
Exactly.
Also just let go of your past connection to that partner you had.
Yeah. Especially for men, like
it allows you to heal. It allows you to heal. Yeah. And also if you're going through a bad day, it doesn't have to be a breakup. If you're going through a bad day and if you also lack purpose, for most of us men, like you just feel like you lack purpose. Sometimes going to the gym, as you go to the gym, you may not get full purpose from there unless if you just want to be like a guy who's working out, like and maybe you want to be a bodyguard in some bars or something like that, or you want to start doing boxing. Maybe that's when you get the purpose. But as you go on gymming, like working out, you're thinking, and if you have like your goals outside of the gym, you're going to find that you're going to associate a lot better with those goals outside of the gym, because you're working out every time. Like you work out, but as you're thinking about your work. So it comes back to the core question that we were actually supposed to discuss, but of course we had to get his story. Which is why you should care about your health, and why you should why you should care about your health. In a sense, go to the gym, or just maybe you can enlighten us more on that.
But thank you so much, because I feel like I had forgotten the question. So.
No, it's good. You took us through the story. We need to follow the path.
Why should you care about your health? So caring about your health doesn't mean going to the gym. Like I would say that's my way of doing it, and I like it. Caring about your health. Why should you care about your health? So I feel like today's environment has changed so much. Like we are presented with a lot of, I'll call it junk food.
Yeah.
We are presented with a lot of junk food, and it's cheap. It's available everywhere. And most of us don't know, like we don't know the impact that it has on our bodies. So I feel like we need to get to know, what are we eating? Like, what are we eating? What's going into our bodies?
Yeah.
So that even that, like, cutting out the junk food can be enough to care about your health. But of course, you have to move the body. This is also part of it. Because, our ancestors, the hunter-gatherers, they were always moving. And they have done, like, studies on these guys.
Yeah.
These guys, the risk of heart disease in these tribes, the hunter-gatherer tribes,
were very low.
They're very, very low compared to what we have these days.
Yeah, nowadays people are having office jobs, sitting on the desk from morning to evening. Yeah.
Most people associate cancer with, as per now in Uganda, people associate cancer with like aging. Like you age, you have cancer. People are not surprised. Like he's old.
60s. Yeah, he's in his 60s.
And
then it can be avoidable.
Yeah, that's not normal. It can be avoidable through a few basic things like cutting out junk food, trying to move your body
every day in one form or the other. It doesn't mean you have to be in the gym.
Exactly.
You just need to be doing something physical.
Yeah, like the way you say, like walking.
Yeah, walking.
But walking is so.
It's something that is so easy, and yet people almost never think about it.
I don't know, man.
People almost never think about it. I don't know if it's, when you're walking around, sometimes you tend to look like as if why you walking around. If someone just says you're walking around, like, why? But me, I can just walk, man. I don't want to know. I just want to walk and think. like when I'm walking, I'm not really myself. You're going to see me walking, but I'm in my thoughts. I'm
thinking
in
about
different world. Yeah. But I'm doing something physical. Yeah. And it allows me to just feel good about my day. Yeah. If the day wasn't good. Yeah.
You may not even be thinking about it, but if you move your body, there's a way your brain is sparked like wow, I know, maybe now I see a way through this problem. So moving your body is good for the brain. It's good for the brain. There are a lot of things good for the brain, but moving your body is good for your brain. Eating healthy is good for your brain. So yeah, I think that's why, guys, we should start caring about our health. We should know what we are doing, what we are eating.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm not going to get your heart broken before you can think of going to the gym. So it's good motivation to keep you on a straight path.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be until then. Okay, if you feel like that's what will get you to start going to the gym, start dating as men.